Welcome to This Week in Sweden, where we look back at the biggest news stories that happened in the country in the past week.
My name is not Sven, it is Martin, yeah.
And it has been the first out of two Nobel weeks, the announcement week, where we have heard from the Swedish side the announcement for the Nobel Prize in Physics, Chemistry, Physiology or Medicine and Literature, and from the Norwegian Nobel Committee, the Peace Prize. One of the awards, which was never in Alfred Nobel's will, is the Nobel Memorial Prize for Economic Sciences, which will be given out sometime during this day when this video is being filmed, so I'll get back to you on that. And as always, when it comes to the awards in chemistry and physics and those, people aren't really that, they don't know about things. Obviously, most people have heard about Higgs, so that was probably expected. And I personally haven't read, for example, Alice Munro, but people seems to be, agreeing that it was a good choice. So I'll just put my 2 cents in and say, okay then. But then we come to the Peace Prize, which is always a subject for controversy, especially since the Nobel Committee in Norway have a tendency to sometimes give the award to, Henry Kissinger, Obama, the clouds, the sun, and stuff like that. And this year they again gave it to an organization, and a lot of people are like, Malala should have had it, she should have had it. And I mean, to be honest, I only heard about her, 2 days before, because like me, a lot of people saw the Jon Stewart clip, and you can start to think, I mean, it's not like people don't like the organization that got it, but people tend to want the award to go to a person because that, instills inspiration, and it's a symbol to look up to and stuff like that, It's how we live in the Western world. We have these icons that we look up to. So you can't really say that, like last year with the EU winning. So what are your insights into this year's Nobel laureates? Do you agree with the choices, or would you have rather seen, some other person with a German name living in the US studying at one of the big universities winning a chemistry prize? And in other news, Team Sweden, when it comes to football, soccer, for those of you in the United States, won over Austria in the qualification round towards the World Cup in the second to last game in the round. And that means that Sweden will end up on the second position in the group, and they will go to playoff against another team for a spot in next year's World Cup in Brazil. There's still one game to go, which will be played tomorrow, the day after this video is filmed, against Germany. And that game, even though it doesn't have an effect on the position in the table of the group, it could have an effect on the ranking of who Sweden gets to face off in the playoffs. So that'll be exciting. And let me just add, because I'm one of those who can't stand a certain part of Southern European football when it comes to diving. Yes, what the Swedish forward did at the end, not good, not proud, but still, we won the game and that's what matters, but not cool at all. And while we're on the topic of football, Malmö, the city I come from, proud to be, falafel town, won the women's highest league in Sweden yesterday by securing the second to last game, which means that the last game doesn't have an impact on the table as well, because they are 4 points ahead. So congratulations to Malmö for winning, and let me know what you think. Nobel Peace Prize, okay or not okay? And I shall see you next time you click on one of my videos.